Y'all, I'm in this college football, you know what I'm saying? I'm going on my second national title. I like saying one team. I don't switch teams. I just be on one team. I play as a head coach.
Coach abilities.
These are my coach abilities, and that's me right there.
Architect, tactician, strategist, tactician is selected. Strategist is selected.
Hard to press it.
Architect is selected. Motivator is selected. Program entering coach is selected. Entering coach talent. Entering coach entering coach mode. Chio is selected. Program Chio is selected. Motivator is entering coaching enter architect tact strategy architect tactician is selected. Motivator program entering coaching enter Chio is selected. Architect, tactician, strategist, entering, enter, recruiter, entering, strategist, tactician, entering, coach abilities, entering coach ability screen. You have 8 options. Entering dynasty, CF actions. You have 4 options. Places in game is selected. Top places in game is selected.
Ohio State versus Iowa. I don't know. This might be a tough matchup for me. I don't know what's gonna happen in these games, but I know what I know is gonna happen. I'm finna get into one of these games. I'm getting to a shootout. One of these games. Everything on the ground with these guys. That's what I noticed. Me, I'm always explosive, hitting you from the sky all day. I throw nothing but Hail Marys. So I throw. And if I throw interceptions, then I throw interceptions. I don't throw that many interceptions.
Taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Sports Coach staying with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes offense will get the first crack at it here. And here comes this quarterback. His entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
He's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
Looking to move it through the air. He's going to go for the big one. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here. They're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there in the slot, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the crowd starting to rise up on this early 3rd and 10. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been. They will kick on the opening drive instead of first down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out is not what they had in mind. The Hawkeyes offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at how impact players in this game can make an impact from their leaders.
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
And the ball is picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get
one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing
Entering
the
play
football.
call. Coach
Lining up to
suggestions.
tackle.
Priority categories. Bring up 15 options.
And
Competitive
the extra
disorder.
point is good, and it's 7-0.
Entering play call. Special
They'll take it
teams.
off
Bring
and
up
send
5
that defense
options.
right back out
Oh,
there to
sorry,
try to
bro.
score again
Y'all out of
after
bounds,
pick
bro.
six. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh, shit.
Lots of green grass as he gets it for 31. The Hawkeyes want to move quickly.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball.
Outside.
You attack the whole field. Middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Number 4 drop.
That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State. Right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye defense.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And he gets one again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but he stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he lobbed to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down. The second down's coming up. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field.
What's up, bro? What's the word? How are you?
Playmakers, they're going to be a problem for defenses all year.
Is that Lemon? What's up? How are you? What's going down?
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Ready to try the
Good, how are you?
Chilling, kicking the bobos, playing some college football, trying to win the national title my second. If I get it, I just activate my abilities. I just activated my upgraded my strategies in game. So upgrade.
Dang cool.
Upgrade my strategy. I play as a head coach. If I don't perform well, I will get fired.
And
certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He works that one in nicely. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Ball is at the 35. It's
I already had several job offers to leave this team, but I said, nope.
He wants to throw.
What you talking about, bro? What you mean, bro?
Trying to take it
Pick
back.
City, what you mean, bro?
20.
That's what you Chad?
And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender?
I can't watch it anymore, but I will later.
Makes the interception. Everybody on
Okay,
defense, we
I'll talk to you a little bit.
go lay some
Bye.
blocks.
I'll be here if you want to come.
Get it.
If you want to see me, if you want to see some live gameplay. Better stop sick because I got to go on Twitch. Bye. I got to go on Twitch right quick.
Entering play call. Coach
They'll
suggestions.
try to add another
Priority
to their
categories.
lead.
You have 15 options.
You know what? I think
Add them to
And
select.
I
from
think
here,
you
you
gotta watch
point
some
them out
other
what you want
streamer,
tonight.
but you know, it what it
Entering
is. You
play
gotta watch some
call.
other streamers. He said
Special
he
They're
teams.
has to
lining up
go,
to
but
kick
Five
it off
options.
after the
Pick
pick
off
six.
or does he
That
have to go?
defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Iowa
Where does
has
he
the
have to
ball
go,
back
Jay?
on offense.
Division.
To say this has been a slow
Outside.
start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
Entering play
Offensively,
call.
for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
Number 3.
They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, that's their 3rd sack in a game. And we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front. And they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Spin move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yards you can and help out the offense. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Going downfield for the big play. And the DB
Broke that without pass interference, bro.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all away. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. Priority categories. You have 15 options. Add them to
And the
select.
extra point makes it 28-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just the plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there getting set. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the way through the end zone. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Oh, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Outside. 3rd.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but
You better worry about
this
it.
is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right now.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans. This offense better find out how to slow him down.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the
Special
13-yard
Hail
line.
Mary. You have
Here
3
comes the Ohio
options.
State offense onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He caught it, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Entering play call, coach
Lining up
suggestions,
to attack
priority
one more under that
categories,
lead.
you have 15 options, padded empty
And
selected.
with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's
Entering
the
play
kind of
call,
drive
special
everybody
teams,
loves.
you
So
have
seeing
5
the
options,
quarterback one
kickoff
snap
left
on it in the end
selected.
zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa has the ball back on offense. The last time we saw this offense, they scored quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no
Oh,
rhythm
shit.
in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a
Entering
play
play
big and
call.
get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some
Number
juice.
3.
Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Now the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and his
Entering
defense
play
gets the
slot
ball
double
back for its own.
carry 15
What a first quarter
categories,
for this
eliminate
offense.
18
A chance to
options,
score
inside
again on
zone
first and
selected.
goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the
Entering
offense does.
play
Takes
call,
advantage
coach
of great field
suggestions, priority categories, you have 15 options, padded empty
Kick is
selected.
up and good and put one more on the lead. That's
Entering play
exactly
call,
what you want
special
to do when
teams,
you have
you
that
have 5
high field
options,
position.
kickoff
Strike
left
quickly,
selected.
and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Using the quick game. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. No matter how many times you see a game being moving here in Iowa between the first and second quarter, when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way, hope they enjoy the game as we continue into second quarter. They're trying to get to it. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Looking to throw for it. They're bringing heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content to make a fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it! Touchdown, Buckeyes! He broke away from the defense, and then he couldn't catch it. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Wayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground. You're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, priority categories, you have 15 options, padded empty
And with that
selected.
extra point, the lead remains with the gargantuan
Entering
category.
play call,
And let's
special
check in with
teams,
Kevin
you have
Connors in
5
the studio.
options,
Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's
kickoff
take a look
selected.
at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure who's going to win. They're trailing by 14 to UCF. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Nowhere to run on that one. He uses 4 on the carry. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week and dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for the score last time out. Let's see if he lobs one high down the left side. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Take a distance. What do you mean, bro?
Lining up to tack one
There
more
are
under the
categories.
lead.
You have 15 options.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the they can put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And they try the middle with a stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt, when your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
They'll try to sack
There are
one
8
more.
categories. You have 15 options. That event is
And the
selected.
extra point will tack
Let's
another
get
one
it.
onto
Let's
this
go. Fuck is you saying?
Entering play call. Special teams.
They're
You
about to
have
kick
5
it away, and the
options.
defense
Both
probably
left is
can't
selected.
wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good look by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa has the ball back on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, this defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this, you can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in the run play, just execute the offense.
And this center down gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Shakes off the tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to his running back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning. warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On third down, he drops the throw. Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Return right.
This defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First down for the offense. To the air, it's Sayed. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it.
New notification. New game invite. Press the PS button for details.
I ain't got 26. Sorry, bro. You gotta work. I ain't got 20. I ain't got bad 26. I got bad 25, but I ain't got bad 26.
Entering play call, special teams, 5 options, athletic selected.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You talk about outstanding pass rushers. You're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this.
New notification. New game invite. Press the PS button for details.
Is his 10th sack of the season.
That nifty return sets up the offense to gain some of the yardage on the clock.
Hail Mary. You have 3 options. Hail Mary is selected.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Comes out throwing on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great. Doesn't get to the football to make a play.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, categories. You have 15 options. Academic
And with that
selected.
extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Entering play
Good drive
call,
now,
special
taxing on
teams.
the
You have
playbook.
5
One play,
options.
put it in the end zone just like that. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Iowa City as we say hello to our broadcast studios. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at
Entering
Kinnick
play call,
Thanks
special
for that
teams.
breakdown,
You have
Kevin.
5 options. Kickoff
The
method
Buckeyes
selected.
will work away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
When it's a play-action pass, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Number 9 shows you.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one. They're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, it's West. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way they draw things up, David. The offense is a shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there and knocked away and denied the score. Now on second down. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended.
Really nice job of working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, categories, you have 15 options, pattern
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Entering play
And for a quick
call,
update, let's go to Kevin
suggestions,
Connors in the
5
studio.
options,
Week in, week out, guys. You never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet. They're on the surf turf.
downloading as blitz
They're
free.
up by 11 over Old Dominion. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one, Kevin? We keep an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country, with a big lead in this game.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. What a play by the defense there. Who's on the ball?
There are 8 categories, you have 15 options, pattern
No
selected.
doubt. Country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick
Entering
them
play
up,
call,
do some
special
damage.
teams, you have
Nice
5
job seeing the
options,
situation,
select
scooping it
selected.
up, and making a play.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down in the 24. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Finds his way ahead for 3 out of the 27-yard line.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line.
Nowhere to go. The ball is loose. How about that?
You know where a fat man get the ball? What do you mean, bro? Fat man.
And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid ball and they knock it.
Entering play
Let's give the
cut
secondary
slot
some credit, right?
WK.
They're
There are
doing an
15
outstanding
categories.
job
You
at
have
the back
18
end in
options
coverage,
inside
not
zone
allowing any
selected.
receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass
Entering
rush
play
to get to
call
him,
when
and
slot
that created the turnover.
WK. There are 15
They moved
categories.
it
You
to
have
the
18
2. Now it's
options
second and
inside
goal.
zone is selected.
Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown for the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pad attempt is
And with
selected.
the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They got the ball in great
Entering
field
play
position,
call,
and
special
bam,
teams.
bam, 2
You have
plays
5
and into the end
options.
zone.
Kickoff left
About
is
to kick it
selected.
away after scoring the touchdown. Catches it inside his 20, chance to really gain some ground. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Motion from the offense. They'll break up this drive with a pass. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Cover to man.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to run through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the returner is stopped.
Enter 6 goal line. Hail special. Hail Mary.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out here. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Trying to find his man on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. After they couldn't connect, it's second and 10. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all. An incomplete pass to stand there when you get third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's not afraid to go deep. Pulls it in inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Entering play call from 8. Gun. Wing slot WK. There are 15 categories. You have 18 options. Inside zone is selected.
They'll try to get it in with a run. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the beatdown has ensued.
Entering play call. Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
Definitely
options.
is
Pad
today.
attempt is
I
selected.
think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same
Entering
guy
play
beating
call.
them
Special
time and
teams.
time
You
again.
have 5
Lining up
options.
to cover the
Kickoff
kick
left is
after that
selected.
touchdown drive. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable with that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The play action fake. All kinds of time before he fires right. And this is dropped. Incomplete. Yes, he had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. He's looking to throw on third and short.
Ah.
Looks it in, it's complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give to the back. Stopped almost in his tracks and strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the end.
Hail Mary, you have 3 options.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Ah, you got those two something good.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set. And as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats.
Entering
Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in
Hail Mary,
store?
Hail Mary, you have 3 options.
Now
Shot
facing
saved
it 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking to pass, it's Nolan. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Iowa heads back on offense, hoping to ride the wave through the end zone. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you. You saw it on that sack there.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for a fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Complete to the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
You have 3 options. 6 done. Wing slot WK.
They got the explosive play. Now they'll finish the deal with 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry and down at the 8-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the ground with the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different...
Touchdown, Buckeyes! the stomping has commenced. That score will give them a little more room to operate in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, categories, you have 15 options, that event is selected.
Putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 5 options, calculate is selected.
Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the shot on the 19. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession, Jesse. This offense needs to get their heads out of there, and you know what?
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drop.
And down he goes back with the 3.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Trying to get the corner. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Hawkeyes still put it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed, and the returner will be knocked down.
Hail Mary, you have 3
Comes the
options.
Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Milwin. Going up top. He's got it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 8 categories, you have 15 options, that event is selected. Entering play call, special teams, you have 5 options, calculate is selected.
At least a portion of your audience will have interest in the one that just finished up. Boston College managed to eke out the victory in a tight and expected game. And they've sealed this one at Chestnut Hill for some time, no matter the fight. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is good to see some sign
options.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kim. Thanks for the update. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They got it at the 29. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send this man in. He's got it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their time.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, and complementary football.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 8 categories, you have 15 options, that event is selected.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Entering
That's
play
taking
call,
advantage
special
of a
teams,
golden
you have 5
opportunity
options,
set up with great
calculate
field
is
position,
selected.
and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah,
And now they've lost the ball down here. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the
call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pat them to select.
Point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge
Entering play
lead.
call, special teams. You have
That
5
is a
options.
defensive player's
Button
dream.
left to
All
select.
sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen,
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that...
And now the ball's free in the end zone. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe for this offense. That ball was spurting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
It's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make a big play? He chose to scoop it up, pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic as they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Entering cost screen. You have 13 options. Resume is selected.
How's your appointment go? Oh, it's tomorrow? Huh? Oh, you gotta wait till tomorrow? You gotta wait? Alright, I just wanna know. Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow then. Bye.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on second and long from the 11.
Outside third.
He's looking to throw. What a complete disaster.
Yeah, her appointment's tomorrow.
Reception to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's the
I
exclamation
call
point
her, they said she can't eat nothing.
This offense,
She can't eat
Entering
nothing.
play
Some
call,
can't eat
special
nothing.
teams.
Can't
First
eat
options. Return
of who
left
they
is
are,
selected.
what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
Entering play call information. There are 8 categories. There are
Here
50
comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
special
They're in command in this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting a W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the misfire, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Nolan. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. That's what you get a first down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's caught inside the 25. And the tackle was made. He's not before that completion gets him 30 plus. Looking to go up top on first down. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And it's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
Touchdown, Ohio State! And the pummeling has started. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone, or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does.
Entering
His
play
receiver
call,
comes
coach
down with it.
suggestions.
What a play.
There are 8 categories. There are 52 options. Add empty selected.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Entering play
So that
call,
scoring drive took only 6 plays.
options.
And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really
Hey, when you gonna go to the catch?
units to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Hey.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Well, regardless, an abject disaster for the offense will be an insult to abject disasters everywhere.
And they're not going to enjoy watching this game so either. Just nothing's going to work.
Outside.
Mental errors. They haven't been able to execute very well.
Snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And this will be a wrap.
Division. Outside. Third.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and it splattered them and absolutely dominated the court.
424 yards or 17.
Had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate them from start to finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer. Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering stats screen team stats. Entering return to HUD. Entering weekly and summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen. Top recruiting upgrade coach skills selected. Recruiting upgrade coach skill advanced week options entering dynasty hub screen. Advanced week option entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering my skill update. Entering screen.
Big Ten defense.
Entering screen.
National defense.
Entering screen.
Big Ten offense.
Entering screen. Entering dynasty hub CFP score. Heisman watch. Entering Heisman watch. Position key. Position WR. Position C. Position roll.
Heisman watch. Bro, what do you mean there?
Position W. Position W. Position Ray. Entering players of the week. Entering players of the week screen, you have 12 options. Nationals. Entering convert top actions, you have 4 top play season game is selected. Selected. Ready.
Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Hoosiers. We expect Memorial Stadium to be rocking because these fans have been getting ready since early this morning. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Entering play call screen.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. Inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Indiana's offense will get the first swing of the game. Here it comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback. But boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience, Jesse. These kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beaten. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus.
Entering
Nice
play
job by the
call,
defense
coach
getting that.
suggestions. There are 8 cat player. Brandon it is player formation. Wing slot WK.
The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
Options. Inside zone is selected.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you've got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Entering play call,
And the
special
makes it
teams,
7-0.
5 options.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Trying to get to it. this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. Chase Young's record. You go get that big fella, that superstar. That would be a fun day.
I'm not sure if he could have kicked it farther by using his knee, but it's not exactly the longest punt. And they'll get it on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. The give to the tailback. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Ball at the 25. They're in field goal range with them now to convert this 3rd and short. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opportunities on 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Buckeyes are on a first down run in the red zone. And he's sprinting, he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
Entering
You want to
play
continue
call,
to feed this
coach
guy. You
suggestions,
can tell he's
there
got
are
a
8
nose for the end
categories,
zone, knows how to get in
15
there.
options,
Just make
at
things
bench is selected.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a
Entering
little
play
further.
call, special
Almost
teams,
ready to
there
kick
are
it
5
away after
options,
scoring the
kickoff left
touchdown.
is selected.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job of getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're a more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
This offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full of him today.
Not much he could do there. He'll pick up 2 to the 34.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mendoza. Getting some heat. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. He gets the job done. Picking up the first down, then heading down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll throw it on first down. Tip ball put up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slipped through his fingers. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Outside.
He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Number 9.
And how about this Buckeye defense? It's not all flash and score. scorer around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up him. It's going to be hard to keep foot on the punt. Buckeyes pull that offense back out there. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect...
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. And they eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Add them to selected.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
Entering play
Let's go to the
call,
studio now
special
and check
teams.
in with
You
Kevin
have
Connors.
5
Kevin, what do you
options.
got?
Pick
All right,
off
guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCF is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Dante Culpepper
Entering
around
play
here,
call,
his
coach
is
suggestions.
hanging
There
tough.
are 6
They're up by
categories.
7 over Louisiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on for us.
One rock
You know, when
number
you're
6
playing against a
silver.
defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him up.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. Running back searching for a hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Free press.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Pressure coming. Setting up the screen, and it's picked off. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
Entering play call, coach
Now they line up with
suggestions.
what they
There are
think
8
is automatic.
categories. You have 15 options. Add them to
And the extra
selected.
point will tack another one onto this lead.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 5 options. Kickoff left to selected.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Nice job executing all the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Enter.
I think
Cover
this
3
quarterback down at this
squad.
point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
They're setting up the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D-line, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up. When the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll run the screen, and maybe even get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Turns like that are why you don't settle for a fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the other? Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they get it right.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing the go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch. He does it in a big moment here.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. That again,
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little
entering
further.
play call.
This
Special
offense
teams.
prides
You have
itself on
5
going
options.
after you, and they
Offensive
did with that long
selected.
touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense gets it started on the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some
Entering
points up
play
on the
call.
board.
Coach suggestion.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another day.
Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yards you can and help out the offense.
You have 3
The
options.
Buckeyes
And
roll
there
that
is
offense
selected.
back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're playing.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the
Entering
football.
play
It looks like I get off and get my burger. Shit, I'll be back
Alright,
after this game. But I got wow, it's really good.
The kick is up and good and put one more
Entering
on the
play call.
lead.
Special
About to
teams.
kick it
You
away
have
after
5
scoring a
options.
touchdown.
Off left is selected.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, you're just going to have to do a better job this time around
Entering play
erasing the
call.
mental mistakes.
Coach one run.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you, and attack them.
Give cushion.
Back to throw. It's Mendoza. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes.
and
Except the
number 4 punts.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th. They can't move the chains. And the incomplete pass will bring up
Entering
4th
play
down.
call. Coach
The Hoosiers
suggestions.
will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Hey, make the stop, that is exactly
Entering
what
play
you want
call.
out of your punt
Formations.
coverage.
There are 8 categories. There
Here
are
comes the
15
Ohio State offense onto the
set.
field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for the score last time. See if they go right back at them. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on 1st down. Going for it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we can go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies. And this guy's been an All-American 5 seasons in.
And the extra point is good.
Entering play call. Special teams. We have 5 options. Kick off left is selected.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his own 20. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. David Hunter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something...
Intercepted. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown. And
Entering play call.
much what
Special
just happened
teams.
there.
You have
And
5
let's check in
options.
with Kevin
Kick off
Connors in
left
the
is
studio.
selected.
Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside
Entering under 4
Kansas State.
quarters.
One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Southern Miss. Anything develops in this squad, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. This offense has a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and it goes down with the sack. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line.
Outside 3rd.
56. All right, thank you. I'm gonna go get this game. You hear me? You hear me? Huh? For what? Get some pain. You taking an Uber?
Outside.
Taking an Uber?
Outside.
Taking an Uber?
3rd and long, and
I
he'll
got
try to throw for it. Steps away to find some room. And he is corralled short
Entering
of the
play
line to
call.
gain.
Coach suggestions.
There was
There are
just
6
nowhere to go with the
categories.
football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Bulldozes his way through. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback. In these situations, you drop so many guys back deep. But as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job. But the offense makes the big play. It's a huge Hail Mary.
You have 15 options. Added empty
And with the
selected.
extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They got the lead touchdown on the board now, about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. And the return will be brought down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'll leave it with him. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Bloomington. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you've got to believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys
And
at
play
full
call
speed.
special teams. You
All right,
have
Kevin,
7
I'm ready to
options.
get things
Fight
cranked back up here.
return left
All
is
teed up
selected.
and ready to go here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26.
Hail Mary.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Going for the big play. And he makes the catch at the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. Accelerate categories. You have 15 options. Added empty
And the
selected.
extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge
Entering
lead.
play call.
That's the
Special
kind of
teams.
drive
You have
everybody
5
loves. So
options.
see
Off left is
quarterbacks, one
selected.
snap, put it in the end zone. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found here. Hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard
Entering
gain
base
at the 27.
It's 3.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And cover 3
This
yard
offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second.
And here's the third interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Entering play call. Formation in slot WK. There are 15 categories. You have
They
18
jump on the
options.
ball like they
Inside
were the
zone
offensive guys.
selected.
So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Entering
Tackle
play
is made
call.
right
In
at the
slot
20-yard line
WK.
after
There are
pickup of
15
4.
categories. You
Solid
have
pickup
18
of 4 on
options.
first down
Inside
and second
zone
and 6.
selected.
Give to the back. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15.
Entering
Run
play
that
call.
play so
In
you
slot
stay out of
WK.
third and
There
long.
are
Third
15
and long
categories.
is
You
not
have
when
18
offense ever wants
options.
to drive.
Inside zone
Third and
selected.
medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
And they made the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. So close to that end zone, he can almost pace dip it in the lead first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow on the goalpost, trying to defend their own. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, categories,
Right now? Alright, I'll probably be gone.
No doubt about it.
Come
Guess
back.
what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Entering
A
play
very
call,
efficient
special teams,
five-way scoring drive.
options,
And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Kickoff team has it all teed up and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake it, and he'll be run down at the 24. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Entering play call,
The DB saw it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
These guys can play offense, too.
Entering play call, special teams, qualified options,
Next week, you have to make that
selected.
big play. But defense, great job of making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense set for a first down play. And he gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on second and long from the 14. From the shotgun, the inside give. Solid gain to get him out first, but he pick up a 5 to 19. Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Coming after it. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt.
At least I gotta go, shit. I gotta do something to eat. Gotta eat my dinner for the day. I'll be back.
Included on his greatest hits. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. He's got the Ohio State offense on the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Three options, shot saved, offense selected.
Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it play.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch.
15 options,
And when you get point, the lead is even bigger. And from Quickly Game, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Indiana's final score in a big top 25 matchup. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Vinny Vidi by Spike, and that's precisely what the Ducks did. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, folks.
And Jim Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
Give Kishin.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense found that they stopped that one for a short gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught him two and sacked at the 12.
And play call, coach suggestions,
Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to get any better. They're already down a huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game.
And Hail Mary.
Buckeyes pull that offense back out there. Line gets set, first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it slips through his fingers and incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Only one throw on second down and third down coming up. They line up and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that will be incomplete. They simply weren't afraid to take a shot here, and now it's fourth down.
Contacts cover is selected.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete. Pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Offense getting set for first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And this will be incomplete. A huge hit there. Here's his second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Give Kishin.
They'll run play action. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is a third and long.
Give Kishin.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Running it back, it's West. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line.
Entering the sixth. Hail Mary. You have three options. Hail Mary is
The Ohio
selected.
State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out.
New notification. New messages. Press the PS button for details.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Entering play call. Formations. Special gun. Wing slot WK.
They just jumped out that time. They electrified it, and now they've got first and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the stomping has commenced.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to Tater. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have
Getting set for the
15
point
options.
after.
That M is selected.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They wasted no
Entering play
time on that
call.
drive.
Special
2
teams.
plays,
You have
touchdown
5
just like
options.
that.
Kickoff left is selected.
The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away.
I gotta go after this one, Chad.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the
Coach
25.
suggestions. Cover 3 was match.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go.
Give cushion.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Entering
He's
play
dropped
call.
behind
Coach
the line of scrimmage.
suggestions.
That'll be
There
a
are
loss
6
of 3.
categories.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They're trying to get to it. Got his man down the middle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion. They lost yardage as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will
Entering
bring
play
up
call.
4th down.
Coach suggestions.
3rd and
There
long
are 6
situation. They tried to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Playing a field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive
Special
fourth-quarter
Hail
comeback.
Mary. You have 3 options.
1st down to start the drive after the bridge. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking deep. And he bats it away. It falls
Entering
incomplete.
play call.
But how
Hail
about
Mary.
that?
You
This team
have
is
3
way up in
options.
this game,
Locos
and they're still
selected.
taking shots in the 4th quarter. There is no let up.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on
Entering
to
play
it.
call.
What a time that would
Hail
have
Mary.
been for
You
their
have 3
first pick
options.
of the
Hail
game.
Mary selected.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass break up. Man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break up.
And he intercepts it. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now
Entering
doesn't
play
look great. They're not
call.
going to
Coach
come back into this
suggestions.
football
There
game,
are
but I
6
just love
categories.
kids that are competing
Give
until
cushion.
there's zeros.
Outside. 3rd.
Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Setting up the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
And they'll advise the play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense.
Give cushion.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After misfiring, it's 2nd down.
Give cushion. Outside. 3rd.
He's looking to throw. On a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. A 3rd and long coming up
Give
here.
cushion. Outside. 3rd.
From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but
Entering play
unfortunate to
call.
have a
Coach
long way to go
suggestions.
after that
There are 6
ball. The
categories.
Hoosiers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for a block, it's West. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him anything to set up a big return. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there.
You have 3 options.
Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Entering
Yeah,
play
and some
call.
people do that better than
You
others,
have
but
3
you got to show some
options.
trust in
Shot
them.
save.
Get the
Block is
ground game
selected.
going, help around him a little bit with this system.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Coach suggests use categories. You have 15 options. Add them to
And with
select
the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
entering on
We
top
check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the Echoes all by himself. Let's see
entering
if
play
this
call.
can
Coach
continue.
suggestions.
It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Stanford. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he gets there. And they get him down at the
Enter over
14-yard
4
line.
quarters.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Firing to the right, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, this
Entering
offense
base
is
model
keeps
3 minutes,
trying to
6
find
options.
something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense
Entering
and
play
gains
call.
some of the yardage on the punt.
Ring slot WK.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And it's just
Entering
a
play
simple
call.
first
Ring
down
slot
run, showing your
WK. There are
physicality,
15
setting your
categories.
offense
You
up
have
in a good
18
spot.
options. Inside zone is
They'll
selected.
go right back to him. They'll make the stop, and he gets it.
Entering play
Play
call.
moves at the
Ring slot
25.
WK.
Ball
There
at
are
the
15
25. They're
categories.
in
You
field
have
goal
18
range, and
options.
they love to
Inside
convert
zone
this
is
3rd and
selected.
short. To the ground to try to move the chains. The Buckeyes get it up to
Entering
move the
play call.
chains.
Ring slot
The offense
WK.
down to
There
the
are
22
15
on 1st and
categories. You
10.
have 18 options. Inside zone is selected.
The inside handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and
Entering
5.
play call. Ring slot
going to be important
WK.
this offensive
There are
line is
15
able to get a little bit of
categories. You
push.
have
Just
18
gotta give this guy
options.
an inch,
Inside
a
zone is
little
selected.
crease, and he can make yards for you.
Just trying to
Entering
power
play
it
call.
ahead. They
Ring
pick
slot
up 5. Ball
WK. There
spotted
are
at the
15
12.
categories. You
It's
have
3rd
18
down now. They
options.
ought to be
Inside
able to
zone
get
is
on
selected.
one more
Entering
play
play
before the
call.
2-minute
Ring
warning.
slot
We
WK.
reach the
There are
2-minute warning
15
in this
categories.
offensive
You
half.
have
That's
18
close to
options.
assaulting away a
Inside
big
zone
lead.
is selected.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but he's got it
Entering
inside
play
the
call.
10.
Ring
1st
slot
and goal from the
WK.
8.
There are 15
On the doorstep of
categories. You
cashing
have
it in
18
for the
options.
offense.
Inside zone is selected.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running, gets
Entering
it
play
down
call.
to the
Ring
4.
slot WK.
And the
There
defense
are
is still
15
fighting. They
categories.
haven't had the
You
day
have
that they
18
played though. You know,
options.
talking to the
Inside
coaches
zone
coming into
is
the game, like
selected.
they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Entering play call.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore them. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here
Entering
he
play
comes.
call. Number 6.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny pack, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at
Ended.
the 13.
4 quarters.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. third down going up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Entering play call.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get
Entering play call.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement
Entering
to
play
future
call.
defenses down the road in the
Entering
schedule.
options.
They're going to be tough to
Touch
contend
save
with.
block is
Yeah, I mean, they got
selected.
firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
And it's incomplete. Good play
Entering play
downfield
call.
by the DB.
You have three
Let's see if they
options.
go back
Touch
to the
save
air on
block
second
is
down.
selected.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big
Entering
plays.
play
And
call.
they've had a great day so
You
far.
have three options.
Guys,
Touch
they
save
got a
block
great
is
start to
selected.
that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. For the third
Entering
straight
play
play,
call.
the pass
Coach
falls
suggestions.
incomplete.
There are 8
They'll send out
categories.
the kicker
You
to
have
try to
15
salvage
options.
this drive.
Field goal 50 yards is selected.
And he missed it. No good.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6
Indiana has the ball
categories.
back and the Hoosier
Position.
offense comes out ready to go.
Outside.
This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something. And they got him for the sack.
And cover 3 match.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Entering cover 4 quarters.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide, just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And during post games, return to HUD. And during weekly and summary screen. And during Dynasty Hub's top story.
Oh shit, I gotta get off for a few. I gotta get off for a few. Let me do this.
Advanced week option accepted. And during Dynasty Hub screen. Advanced week up. And during weekly and summary screen. And during my small update. And during screen. And during screen. Entering screen. Entering screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.
I'll be back in a minute, chat. I'm gonna get off. I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all a little bit.
It is fine. New notification.